Hi guys. Um, wow, where do I start? The topic today, on the 17th of December 2016, is really just to help those who are going through tough times and are finding it hard to push through. So today is for those who find it hard to push through, just you've got to keep pushing. Hi Joe, how you doing? First one to join in. Yep. Hi Abid, how you doing Abid? So, like I was saying, when you find it hard, when times are hard, you have to find that inner strength to push through. And today is the 5th-year anniversary of my father being murdered. And it is hard. And even though, yes, I'm motivational, I inspire other people, I do all these things, I'm like a ball of energy, and then just like an energizer bunny, like a Duracell battery on, I don't know what, on crack cocaine or whatever you might want to think, but not. I don't take drugs, never have done. Disclaimer. But even someone like me, yourselves, I get it. You're going to have those days where you do not want to get out of your bed. You're going to have those days that you do not want to even just be around other people. Today is that day for me, and I am brave enough and strong enough and courageous enough to say that and openly say that. Hi Helena, yes, the topic is very well needed. Yep, hey. So today is hard because it wasn't a case of I was expecting this, and every year you might say it was 5 years on, get over it. No, you can't get over it. You know, when someone is taken away from you suddenly and brutally murdered when you're not prepared for it, you can never be ready for it any other stage of the way. And there's many of you guys who have lost your loved ones in many different situations. And it's not just murder that makes it any different. It's still the loss of somebody. It's still the loss. And that loss, it hurts. It hurts to your core. I'm trying my best not to cry. I'm really sorry, guys. This is not like me. I never cry. So anyway, back to the topic at hand. It's difficult, but you've got to remember that person who loves you would want the best for you. They'd want to see that you are striving, that you are succeeding in no matter whatever way it may be. Success is subjective. Success to one person could just be, for me, getting a red velvet cake and eating it all to myself. That's my success sometimes, because, so my point is, it's not money, not just a job, it's not just friends. Success is what you think success is. And that your loved one who's not there with you would want you to have what you desire. Thank you, Amy. Thanks. Thank you, Debbie. But I hate getting emotional. And I didn't come in here to get emotional. I'm really sorry. I apologise. But I just want to tell people that, yes, as much as you do not want to get out, I've got a talk today. I'm delivering a motivational talk today. And I will be there. I'll be standing firm, because at the end of the day, I'm carrying on my father's legacy. My father was a community-spirited gentleman who went out of his way to help anybody and everybody. And I would be doing a disservice to him if I didn't carry on helping anybody and everybody. How my dad taught me and how he brought me up was not a case of financial gain. It's about hearing the heart, knowing that you've changed and touched somebody's life, that by touching their lives, they can go forward and touch somebody else's life. The more that we all do this and pay it forward, the better world that all of our children can have. If we don't have children, that's fine. Just setting an example for others is what we need to do. I could be selfish and say, well, the bastards have killed my dad, he's gone, and basically it was robbery, burglary, theft. And I could just be, oh, well, all people are thieves, why am I going to bother helping them and be stereotypical? Hell no. Because if I do that, these awful individuals would have won. They will win. We have to push through any negativity, anything that anyone tries to pull us down and put us in a negative space. Because what happens there is not a case of that they are, it's just, how do I put it? By you buying into the negativity, by you being angry and upset, they win. The people that have done this to your family member, or the incidents happen around your family member, that situation wins. It grabs hold of you and it's not letting go of you. So it's up to you to say, do you know what, to heck with that. I am taking control of how I feel going forward. And as hard as it is a hard day for me today, or for you today, because you've lost your loved one, you've got to get up. You've got to tell yourself you are worth it. You've got to tell yourself, I'm setting an example. You've got to tell yourself this. And it is hard. It is hard not having them around just pick up the phone and have a quick conversation. That's something that we all take for granted. And because we take that for granted, can I just say to you guys, today, pick up the phone to somebody who you have not spoken to for a long time. Because whatever you've stopped speaking to them about is irrelevant anymore. It's irrelevant because there might come a time when you don't get that chance to pick up the phone to them. I loved my father dearly, so I was always picking up the phone to him. And the last conversation, thank God it was recorded, and he used to call me his princess. So anytime I hear that word, for me, it's just so overwhelmingly a happy place and a happy time. So, you know, think and find something that makes you happy about that person. And instead of turning it into a negativity where you're thinking, gosh, oh, I feel really upset by it, lift yourself and say, yeah, that's what they used to say. That's what they used to tell me. And now I can push through my day because I can still feel them around me. Every day that I help somebody, I feel my dad around me. Every day. So that's why people might think, oh, why is she out there all the time trying to help people? Why on earth is she doing that? Because I know full well that my dad is around me, hugging me, saying, do you know what, princess? Well done, princess. You're touching somebody's life, princess. You're helping someone go forward. You're being a voice where other people will be silent. There are people who want to do things, but they don't know how to, or they're afraid to, or they don't think they have the time. Everybody has the time. If you manage your time effectively, you have the time to help anybody and everyone around you. Something as simple as a positive comment, a simple positive comment is just as good as going out there and helping feed the homeless. Even a positive comment to the homeless is something that is priceless. So you've got to be innovative in the way that you help. Like I said, you might say you've got no time, but there is always time. Even sending a message to somebody who you know is on their own at Christmas time and just saying, hello, how are you? People want to conversate around Christmas time. They feel alone, especially if they've lost somebody. They don't have to necessarily lose them on this day today. They could have lost them in October, April, but they still feel it. In the festive period, they still feel that loss. So just pick up the phone or just send them a message just saying thinking about you. You know? Hi Elena, so choosing love is what our souls crave and we so need, especially in our darkest days. Yeah, exactly. In our darkest days. Honestly, all I can say is just remember other people out there. As much as what you're going through yourself, there are still other people going through similar situations to what you're going through. And be mindful. Be mindful how you speak to people every day, because a small, minute comment can give them self-doubt and question themselves on how they are dealing with the situation. You know, like I was saying earlier, some people seem to think, oh, because something's happened 3 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 40 years ago, oh, they've got to get over it. No, you don't get over it. You learn how to cope with it better. You learn how to deal with it a lot better. People have to be mindful when they're saying these hurtful comments. They may not think they're hurtful, but they are hurtful. You know, it doesn't hurt any less whether my dad was murdered yesterday than he was murdered today, 5 years on. It doesn't hurt any less. But just be mindful when you're saying things like that to people. And also as well, please, you don't understand. You can never understand. Yeah? But you can be there for somebody. You can never understand how somebody feels after losing somebody. I can't understand how somebody else would feel losing a parent through cancer, through anything else. I can't understand that. But I can be there for somebody. I can be there to listen to them and not be judgmental on how they feel. Because there's nothing worse that you're trying to tell somebody how you feel and they're trying to tell you how you are feeling. It's not very healthy. It's not healthy for people at all. So I won't stay on much longer because I need to get myself in the zone, pushing forward for today. All I'm trying to say is that no matter how hard things get, just remember your loved one is there all around you. Just because you physically cannot see them, you know in your mind what they would have been saying to you if they were here. You can feel that hug still. Even though they're not here, you feel it. You know, you feel the support still after everything you do because you know they'll be there championing you all the way. And Errol, my brother, Dad loved you very much, and I know you're struggling today. And Debbie, love you lots. Thank you for your support, Debbie. I really do appreciate it. It is hard, but I am going to tell myself affirmations like I always tell myself all the time, and I always advocate to people affirmations. And then get your post-it notes, put them on your mirrors, wherever you may be, that today is my day. I'm going to strive forward and do better today than I did yesterday. Just be the shining example for the future. Anytime you feel down, just look at your affirmations and realise what a special individual you are, because you all are special in your own right. Look for the positives within yourself, because your loved ones will be telling you the positives about you. Look for the positivity. Embrace your positivity. You are special, and I'm here to tell you, whether I know you or not, you are special, and believe in that you are special. And when you believe that you're special, you will rise out of the ashes like a phoenix. You will rise. And nothing can break the armour that you have, the invisible armour that you put around yourself. Hey Zena, how you doing? I'll be seeing you shortly. But Zena, another lady, amazing support network. Get a good support network around you. People who believe in you and remind you of how special that you are. Always remember the positive things about yourself and always keep telling yourself. That's the key. It's one thing remembering it. Keep telling yourself every day how special, how much you are going to make a difference to this world just by the smallest things. The smallest things. A positive comment on Facebook is small to you, but it's huge for somebody else. Encouragement for somebody. The same way your loved ones would encourage you. Be mindful. Be very mindful. And guys, thank you for the love and thank you for joining in. And Chantel, thank you. Love you too. Big hugs back to you. Yeah, so today, guess what? As much as my dad was murdered 5 years today, I'm owning today. Today is my day. And I'm going onwards and upwards for you guys, for my dad, for everybody. We all deserve to tell ourselves that. Love you guys. See you later.